Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have extra episode or not behind the scenes of All the Same, but without the or not. So either way, this is a 30-minute behind the scenes sort of documentary kind of thing. It shows that this was definitely made a little bit earlier than it premiered. This was meant to be like a 2022, 2023 thing. It was definitely shot in 2021. In the middle of the pandemic, or pandemic, because you can see pretty much while, for the most part, while they're filming this, it is very much masks on, shields on, and whenever every chance they got. So if you saw my episode yesterday talking about the series that this talks about, you can go back there and watch that. But if you don't feel like doing that, I'm just going to talk about the making of. And this it's a little bit different because it does not have the English overdub. It's not like they got the actors in to do voiceover dubbing for the behind the scenes people, the creators and the writers and the crew. And yeah, no, they weren't going to do that. So everything's in Portuguese. You got to turn on the English subtitles in order to understand this if you don't know Portuguese. So strangely enough, you learn a little bit about this show, not just about the characters and the bloopers and everything else, is that it's most of the exterior shots were shot in Rio de Janeiro. You can see, the coastline and the mountains and everything else. You recognize that kind of stuff. But they actually shot it in São Paulo, which I guess is cooler and as in like colder, like not cool, like not like Fonzie cool, but it's colder. So yeah, I guess it makes people not as sweaty, I guess, when they're filming. But yeah, we get to see the creator, and it's again, just a lot like the series itself. It is very much structured in a way that appeals to Gen Z, very much Gen Z, in the way, just a little text pop-up bubbles and everybody just, everybody having kind of attitudes that somebody who's not my age would have. It's not set up like a very thoughtful, boring documentary about these kind of random things. It's about the things that kids care about. And I'm losing my vision here for some reason. No edits. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not a whole lot for me to tell you. It's, like I said, it's a 30-minute episode. You're only going to watch this if you enjoyed the series itself and watched it. And definitely don't watch this before you watch the series, because there's a lot of spoilers in this. Different characters having different partners, let's just say, switching things up, new characters being added, and some things, other things going on in this very soapy soap opera for teens. So yeah, definitely, you're gonna only want to watch this if you've watched the series. Yeah, because it's. By the way, do you hate that when I'm like, I watched the whole thing and it says here I have 1 minute left? What? I finished it. I went all the way to the end, even after the credits, and it still says I've got 1 minute on here. I don't understand it. So anyway, if you're a fan, again, this is very new to probably a lot of people here in North America. Definitely, I have a feeling it has a big enough following that it would have it warrant its own documentary. If you enjoy watching bloopers about these actors going through, messing up their lines and spilling stuff on each other, and having a really long makeout session that they weren't expecting because nobody yelled cut and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's about as complex as it's going to get. But yeah, watch the series, then the documentary, and you'll feel so much better about yourself. It's not for me. The show is not for me. It's not made for me. Not everything has to be. And but I think a lot of people could enjoy it. They're good actors, and I have a feeling if you identify as a young teenage girl who has friends or would like to have friends in your life that you could rely on, well, you know what? This is the kind of thing that hopefully can reflect your own life. And you might find some inspiration in it one way or another. But for me, the behind the scenes stuff is always fun just to see how they make it. So that's the only benefit for me to have watched this. Not their fault. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 195. Did you just reset everything? Come on, man. Load. No edits. I'm sure you're really appreciating this right now as this drags out. I just reset it. 195. Oh, okay. This is a documentary. I am not sure. I don't think it's a series. I think it's just a one-off, but we'll find out tomorrow when we watch Sugar Cane. What is Sugar Cane about? Is it about sugar? We'll find out. Sugar Cane on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye.